Hey, what's up guys, Pooky here with another TF2 video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be talking about the spy secondary weapon, the Diamondback. The Diamondback was added back in August of 2011 as a promotional item for the game Deus Ex Human Revolution. The weapon stores up to 35 guaranteed critical hits for every enemy backstabbed, as well for every building destroyed while being sapped. The main drawback is its 15% damage penalty, which makes you do a base damage of 34 compared to the stock's base damage of 40. This is a somewhat costly penalty as it does the same damage as an Ambassador body shot. Its other penalty is no random crits, which is basically a joke as any competitive player knows, since random crits are disabled in competitive play altogether. In my opinion, weapons should not have this penalty because weapons should, for the most part, be balanced around competitive play, not pub play. Often people criticize that statement, saying that weapons should be balanced around pubs, since the majority of TF2's players don't play competitive, but when a weapon is balanced right in competitive, it should be fairly balanced for casual play too. Those two things should fall hand in hand pretty well. If a weapon is too good for pubs but not good enough for competitive or vice versa, that means the weapon's mechanics are flawed and need reworking for most cases in my opinion. It's up to Valve for making weapons in this game balanced, and with all the different weapons and the game's complex strategies and metas, this is hard to do perfectly, as displayed by the weapons right now that are currently flawed. Remember how I said the Diamondback does the same base damage as an Ambassador body shot? Well, it therefore does the same critical damage, but remember that the Ambassador has a 20% fire speed penalty, you have to wait for your accuracy to reset, and you must hit headshots. The Diamondback has no such penalties, allowing you to use your crits with ease in very quick succession. The Diamondback does have a slightly slower spread recovery time than the Ambassador, but in reality this is absolutely nothing. This is like a freaking Call of Duty killstreak reward. Why is this a thing? In many scenarios, the Diamondback is just a straight upgrade from the Ambassador in my opinion, as the crits are super easy to obtain, allowing you to dish out insane damage in a matter of seconds with a hit scan weapon at any range, something Spy shouldn't really be able to do. With the Ambassador, you have to aim for the head and you can't shoot nearly as fast, but the Diamondback allows you to just dish out pop shots that do 102 damage at any range like nothing. It doesn't matter if you have to work hard to earn the crits, Spy just shouldn't be able to do this, period. If you're a good spy, on pubs especially, you're going to have crits constantly at your disposal, and this can be incredibly overpowered and unfair. To balance the Diamondback, several things I've thought up very quickly could be tested around with, but Valve does absolutely nothing, probably due to the TF2 team being notoriously understaffed, and consequently having extreme tunnel vision while working on patches for the game. I'm probably going to discuss this, and specifically the dead TF2 beta and the new rolled out CSGO beta in a future video, so stay tuned for more on that. Getting back on track, the Diamondback is like Reaper's ult in fairness and should therefore be modified to be balanced. I think that some things that should be considered are firing speed, damage, and maximum crits. If the weapon was given a firing speed penalty worse than the Ambassador's and maybe given a much smaller max crit count, it would potentially be balanced, but possibly too weak. It's really hard to make good balance changes or suggestions with no testing, which is probably what Valve does most of the time these days. Imagine how great it would be if us, the players, could test out weapon balance changes like we used to be able to with the TF2 beta. Then we would never have a repeat of the Phlogistinator catastrophe. Let me know what you guys think about the Diamondback in the comments below, and be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, along with tutorials, commentaries, and other TF2 related content. Have an awesome rest of your day or night, and peace out.